extremism problem in this country is all a spin-off of what's going on in Syria.
Let's move on to page 19 of The Sun, and with the greatest of respect to Irina Shayk, I'm going to move her slightly out of the way because she is proving rather distracting to me. And instead, let's focus on the BBC. And there's been a huge amount of, some largely, largely baseless, but a huge amount of criticism of the BBC ever since the Conservatives entered Downing Street. I wonder why that might be.
Well, I wonder. The story here is a claim that the BBC hid the salaries paid to what would be described as top talent, Sir Tom Jones, James Nesbitt, to create an impression that it was cutting its wages bill. I think...
So just to be clear, they said that there were what? There were 9 stars paid between £500,000 and £5 million, and actually the true number was
20.
Closer to 20.
Yeah.
And this is the annual accounts, so it stripped most of them out of there. In fact, they name or insiders have told The Sun that the people who had them were Gary Lineker, Chris Evans, Graham Norton, David Dimbleby, Hugh Edwards, Fiona Bruce, Steve Wright, Jeremy Vine and Andrew Marr. Yeah,
but the distinction that that's being made in the piece, the BBC's response to this, is that they've accounted for everybody who is, if you like, on the BBC payroll, but there are some other stars who appear in programmes made by independent producers. So they're not actually, they're contracted to the independent production company that then sells the programme to the BBC.
Does sound a little bit like a fudge.
Well, I mean, I think it could have been made clearer, quite honestly. I mean, I think the biggest question is how much should the licence fee payer pay for people listed here. I have always taken the view that, by and large, the top talent wants to appear on the BBC. Yeah. So it's not necessary.
Not everyone. You know, I do enjoy our times here together on the press preview.
I know. Well, how many times, Dave, have you and I turned down the BBC?
They can't afford us, Stella. They can't afford us.
But still, no, David, can you think of a time, though, when the BBC... Yet we know that charter review is happening, we know that the licence fee is up for negotiation again, but can you think of a time when the BBC has faced as much powerful criticism as it is at the moment?
No, I mean, I think it's a mixture of things. I mean, John Whittingdale is really getting to grips with the issue of the licence fee. It's an unpopular fee. It's probably not... I mean, my licence fee is dwarfed by my Sky fee, probably, I guess, these days.
It will be.
But nevertheless, people have to pay for it. Yeah, but some people object to paying for it, and the world has changed. People view things online, and maybe it needs looking at again. I don't know what the answer to it is, but it's one of those things that's become entrenched over the years.
I am a great supporter of the BBC. I'm a supporter of the licence fee. It's actually more popular than the people who are attacking it in the government recognise. £145 for all your viewing for a year if you don't have Sky or you don't have anybody else. And but the BBC is a loved institution by the public, and I think that they're just about to get into a row where they're going to have to back off.
We're going to have to leave it there and take a quick break, but coming up after that, we will be talking about